Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. My name is Joseph. Today I'm going to be reacting to a band that I haven't done on this channel, and that's VOIVOD with the song Planet Eaters. Now, I'm going to be 100% transparent. I've had tried to get into this band. I know kind of the reputation status of this band, sort of like with Gojira, but a couple of times that I've tried, it didn't click with me for some reason. Like, I couldn't get into the style of their music. And it was requested to kind of check out their new single they just released a couple of days ago. So I thought it'd be a nice time to kind of try it at it again. I'm one of those people that keeps trying to get into the bands, especially that have a good reputation around them, because I feel like I'm missing out on something sometimes, you know? Like there's something wrong with me that I can't understand it. Maybe perhaps if I get older, if I'm in a different mood, that it will eventually click with me. We'll have to see what happens here. But so those are new to this channel, guys, I express myself 100%. If I don't like something, you're going to know it. I'm just respectful about it. I'm not going to straight up shit on the band or something like that. Without any further ado, let's get right into it and see what we got. From what I remember, it's like a thrash death metal-ish sound, if I'm remembering it correctly. It's been a while. Okay, this is going to be trippy. If I remember, they're German, right? Oh my god, I'm getting like dizzy. Okay. We all need to spend some time. Not what I remember at all, but let's keep going. This is very weird. You can even say that it's almost not heavy metal, right? I mean, of course, there's elements of it, but you know, with the guitars and the sound, maybe doom metal-ish sound. This sounds otherworldly, which I think that's what they're kind of going for here. Yeah, I'm stopping a lot because there's a lot going on, like a lot of feelings are going on when I'm listening to this. I mean, I don't particularly as of now, I don't particularly like it if I'm saying it right off the bat, but I am not writing it off because, you know, your mood can change and switch. But this style is just so weird because it has this kind of a Tool slash kind of a doom metal slash kind of a post-rock mixed in with like all these kinds of elements, and his voice sounds like a very old school 60s 70s like rock and roll voice. There's like so much going on. It almost like reminds me of Rush in many ways, and Rush is a band I could not get into. The Who and the Rush could never get into them. I'm assuming their style has changed a lot probably in this album, or maybe past couple albums. You know, there's a conscious choice within the music that I'm hearing that I'm sure the fans of this genre, band, whatever you want to call it, are probably totally digging this. but to me, it's just like this might be the biggest shock to the system that I've heard, and it's not like I haven't heard in it. It's just I expected something completely different from what I remember, and I got, yeah. I do like the bass though a lot. And the music video is so trippy. There's almost like this kind of a avant-garde feel to it too. I remember like that was a thing back in 2000, so like 2010s, right? Avant-garde metal was like a thing for the really different style. There's not one avant-garde metal band that I like, and that's not me saying the genre sucks. It's just it's just like too weird. I never got into hardcore punk. It was always just kind of a little bit off the beaten path for me, you know? And I like my obscure stuff, you know, weird things, and they are not the typical sort that you hear, but typically hardcore punk, whatever this is, it might be a little bit too out there for me. Maybe that's just my mind is not open-minded enough to kind of take it in, but I don't even know how to, like, there's not even a feeling of hate or love. It's just like, what am I watching? And what am I listening to? I need to look it up what this band is all about. So I wasn't crazy. I do remember that this band was a thrash metal band, or thrash elements with progressive metal elements kind of a band, and Canadian. And by the way, Sacrifice, Annihilator, Razor, great fucking thrash metal bands from Canada. But this is not what I remember hearing from Voivod, and not something I particularly would like. I mean, it's definitely different, I'll tell you that much. It just seems like they leaned in a lot more into the progressive side. One thing I do have to say, there's a clear conscious decision here for what they're doing. Whether it be because they want to particularly sound different and really lean into that, whether it be just a natural progression for the band because they've kind of outlived their old sound. I would like to hear actually from Voivod fans, or if I'm saying correct, what do you think of this particular song from them? I do remember when I tried to listen to them, that they were a little bit too weird for me. And I like I said, I love thrash. Thrash metal is my favorite genre, and even then it was too weird for me. Like Sacrifice was more traditional thrash. Man, that bass is killing it though. Yeah, it's like the riffs are not interesting to me. Like just the analysis of them playing, they're playing it really well and they're skilled musicians, but the riffs are not interesting to me. The sound production is just like, the bass is really banging and you can hear it. The drums are kind of like muted. The guitars are muted. His vocal performance sounds like, and I know this is not true, but it sounds like he doesn't know how to sing. It's just like a purpose, on purpose he's doing this kind of a voice. I'm sorry guys, this is really not for me. I probably just should check out some of their older stuff because I know they have like over 10 albums, I believe. They've been around for a while, but this wouldn't be the song for me to get into them. And whatever this sound is, yeah, it's not. Because you know what it is? I am a sucker for catchiness. I am a sucker for, like, oh my god, did you hear that riff or did you hear that part? This was so cool. For those who saw the song I released a little bit earlier today, Sabaton, they had this kind of really cool creeping death moment in the song that just had me completely encapsulated and captured. Where here is just like the whole time, it literally felt like I was in a Twilight Zone. And perhaps that's exactly what they wanted to do to you. You know, I remember when I forgot what movie we watched, my brother and I came away with this movie not liking it, angry and not liking it. I'm like, what did I just watch? And my brother's like, that's good. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, a reaction is good. Sometimes the reaction an artist tries to create and evoke in you is not a positive one. Sometimes they want to shock your system. Sometimes they want to tell you a message that you're gonna hate, to make a point about it, you know? It's not always gonna be pleasant. It's not always supposed to be nice feelings and happy-go-lucky feelings and feelings of excitement. Sometimes the things they're trying to evoke, like Clockwork Orange, is just pure horror by the end, that you can't believe that some person could be like that or something could be done to a person like that with classical conditioning. So I think this might be the case with this particular song. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass here. You guys can let me know what you thought of it, what you thought of this reaction. I'm sure Voivod fans, I'm not very fond of this opinion. I can respect that. But guys, subscribe for more because I have a lot more reactions to different bands. I try to cover new bands every single week that I haven't done on this channel because that's how I discover new stuff. And it's also refreshing to do something different. So keep recommending to me. I did ask for recommendations for thrash metal. This wasn't exactly it, so maybe you can give me something different. Guys, anywho, enjoy your week. Enjoy the holidays and take care of yourselves. And have a good one.